Best things to do in Huntington, the second largest city in West Virginia. Huntington lies along the Ohio River, right by the borders of both Ohio and Kentucky. An important center of culture and commerce for the tri-state area, the Weenie Capital of the East has a surprising number of fun attractions and things to see. Home to the second busiest inland port in the U.S., it initially thrived thanks to its heavy industry, railroad, and nearby natural resources before eventually suffering from deindustrialization. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Huntington. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the City of Angels. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, Pullman Square. The de facto center of Huntington, Pullman Square was opened back in 2004 as part of a major rejuvenation plan for the city. Aside from strolling about its lovely leafy square downtown, you can also stop by its lively shops and restaurants, or watch the latest releases at Marquee Cinemas. Lying just across the Veterans Memorial Boulevard from the Ohio River and Harris Riverfront Park, the sleek and stylish lifestyle center has around 20 stores and eateries. These include everything from an old-school style arcade and relaxing spa to a Starbucks, GameStop, and several excellent restaurants. Number 2 is the Ritter Park. Yet another pretty spot to head to if you want to immerse yourself in nature and enjoy some exercise is the wonderful Ritter Park. Set on the city's south side, it boasts loads of gorgeous green spaces, with its internationally acclaimed Rose Garden being its standout site. Centered around the quiet little Four-Pole Creek, the park was created back in 1913 by local council member Rufus Switzer. Over the decades, playgrounds, picnic areas, and playing fields all sprung up amidst its lovingly landscaped grounds. Here too is an outside community amphitheater that puts on concerts. Number 3. Downtown Huntington Historic District. The heart and soul of life in the city, the downtown Huntington Historic District is home to most of its best shops, restaurants, and bars. Very walkable, it lies right by the Ohio River with many striking historic sites and important governmental buildings also dotting the area. Once quite dilapidated due to the decline of its steel and manufacturing industries, it has undergone a major revival since the opening of the Pullman Square Lifestyle Center in 2004. New lighting and other pedestrian-friendly features now make 4th Avenue, also known as the Old Main Corridor, a very pleasant place to wander about. Number 4. Camden Park. Long a favorite with families, the old-school-style Camden Park has lots of fun rides and a couple of roller coasters for young and old alike to enjoy. Situated just outside of Huntington on the way to nearby Canova, it also contains a charming old carousel and haunted house among other attractions. One of only a dozen trolley parks still open in the States. It was established back in 1903 as a picnic spot for the employees of the Camden Interstate Railroad Company. Alongside its Big Dipper, which was built in 1958, bumper cars, and a mini golf course. Number 5 in our list, Museum of Radio and Technology. A fascinating place to visit, the Museum of Radio and Technology houses a huge collection of early radio equipment and electronic components. Well-done displays and historic photos also detail the origins of broadcasting and rapid progression of technology over the decades. Since 1991, the museum has worked to preserve this rich history and promote electronics education. Starting off in the pre-electrical area, you'll see how wireless communication began in the 20s before moving on to a typical television and radio store showroom from the 50s. Number 6. Beech Fork State Park. Boasting lots of stupendous landscapes, scenery, and nature, Beech Fork State Park lies just 20 minutes drive south of the city center. Within its sprawling reaches, you can hike, kayak, and camp till your heart's content, with plenty of playing fields and a swimming pool also on offer. Long a popular recreation area with locals and tourists alike, it was established back in 1978 around the large and lovely man-made lake of the same name. This was formed following the damming of the Beech and Miller Forks of Twelvepole Creek, with tranquil trails now winding their way along its more than 30 miles of shoreline. Number 7. Joan C. Edwards Stadium. If you're instead after a thrilling sporting spectacle, then the Joan C. Edwards Stadium is the perfect place to go. Part of the Marshall University campus east of downtown, it hosts all the action-packed games of the college's Thundering Herd football team. Completed in time for the opening game of the 1991 season, always has an awesome atmosphere thanks to the thousands of fervent Herd fans that pack out its seats. From all its stands, spectators enjoy superb views of the AstroTurf pitch with concession stands dotted here and there. Number 8. Harris Riverfront Park. A very peaceful and picturesque place, the Harris Riverfront Park offers up some lovely views over the Ohio River. Located just across the Veterans Memorial Boulevard from Pullman Square, its lush green spaces contain a skate park, playground and amphitheater among other facilities. Running right down by the waterfront, its tranquil paths are a delight to amble along as you bask in beautiful vistas of the river and the city's striking suspension bridge off in the distance. Occasionally a charming old tugboat will pass by with ducks and geese appearing en masse once any prospective picnicker turns up. Number 9. Huntington Mall. Huntington Mall is an enclosed shopping mall in the village of Barboursville in Cabell County in the U.S. state of West Virginia. Currently the largest mall in West Virginia, it opened on February 3, 1981 and features more than 150 retailers. Anchor stores include Dick's Sporting Goods, JCPenney, Macy's, TJ Maxx. The mall is owned by Cafaro Company of Youngstown, Ohio. Finish with number 10. Memorial Arch. Certainly one of the city's most distinctive landmarks, the massive Memorial Arch is set just a short drive southwest of the center. Lying in the park of the same name, it was raised in honor of all the brave soldiers from Cabell County who fought and laid down their lives in the Great War. Built between 1924 and 1929, the triumphal-style arch towers 42 feet tall in total with fine bas-relief carvings emblazoned on its limestone walls. Laurel wreaths and palm boughs can be spied beneath the words Fortis et Fidelis, strong and loyal, across its parapet. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Huntington? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.